What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Oh, That's Random Podcast. Remember, this is the podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. And today is no different, right? But before we get to what today's topic is and how we're going to do things, listen, the best way to support the channel, the best way to support the brand Nerdy's Umbrella, go get some of that nerdy merch. Links in the description, nerdygshop at fourthwall.com. All those good things and much, much more. And plus, of course, I'm always donning some of the latest fashion that we have over at nerdygshop at fourthwall.com. Of course, you know I'm a nerd, so of course, like today, I'm donning just getting preparation for the new Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out later on. So plug, shameless plug, whatever it is what it is. Here we are today. Let's get right into it. I am your host, Nerdy G. The white guy said, if it's your first time coming, stopping by, what's up? Appreciate you. Thank you. And I hope I don't let you down. I hope I got to gain a follower for life. So let's just get right into this because why not? Oh, that's Random Podcast. Like I said, we explore the extraordinary and ordinary, and today is no different. Today is no different. Listen, I am a human being. I am a person. I make mistakes. I learn from them. I learn from my mistakes, your mistakes, and anybody else that I see mistakes. Don't look at mistakes as a failure. Don't look at it as something that you need to not allow to happen in your life. Don't be so hard on yourself. Right now, I'm tripping because I'm looking at my children and I'm looking at a lot of younger people and they feel like mistakes are just the end of the world. And that's not something that I'm a fan of. I know I can't stop it. I know it's going to happen. It's what people do. People don't feel like they can't fail. I've spoken on this show before about failure not being an option whatsoever, because failure is an option. You have to fail sometimes to fail up. You know, I'm not going to kind of rehash that here today, but I just wanted to put that out there. Mistakes were made. Okay. I've talked about redemption, talked about getting yourself back up on that horse and going forward. I talked about America not really wanting redemption. I talked about, you know, we want the best for our friends, and sometimes they just natural fuck ups. What do you want me to say? Some of them are just natural fuck ups, and no matter what part of your life, as long as you keep them there, they're always going to ask for your help. They're always going to need something. They're always going to want something for or from you. So I say that to say, let's take a deep dive in today's family life. What is today's family life truly considered to be in America's society today? Um, I don't think that it is what it was in the past. I believe that today, I'm going to get right to it because it's nerdy. It's random. It was on my mind. I hope you guys are following along already. But family today is pickable. You can pick who your family is. You don't have to be with the family that you were with, that you were assigned to at birth. Yeah, I'm saying it. The family that you were assigned at birth, that no longer has to be your family if you choose so. The Friendsgiving, where we are abandoning our family to go be with our friends because they are our new family. So it's not really a Friendsgiving, it's really a family giving. Thanksgiving, it's the same damn thing. So those of you who do celebrate those type of holidays, even Christmas, some folks don't even go home for Christmas anymore because they feel that, oh, my family is the family that I was assigned is no longer or has never been aligned with the things that I believe in. So I appreciate you for bringing me here, but I got it from here. And that's the way I take that. I got it from here. You're not the family that I chose, but you were the family that I was given, but I'm choosing not to indulge or engage with you because you guys are not what I stand for. You guys' behaviors is not things that I believe in, but that's your family. If you're talking about your immediate family and your mother and your father, and you think that they have those type of characteristics that you just don't agree with, that you don't believe in, those characteristics that you just don't, you can't be around those type of people. I want you to understand something. I want you to wake up in the morning. I want you to go take a look at that mirror. And I want you to understand that the characteristics from your mother and your father that you strongly dislike, those characteristics are within you. They are within you. It's got to be a struggle for you every single day to try not to be what your parents are. They came together, they created you. And the characteristics that you don't like in them, you have those in you. And you fight so hard every day not to be, or not to be like them. It's simple. It's not, you're trying your best not to be like them. Listen, both of my parents have anger issues. Both of my parents can blow up like a volcano. They can. Here's the kicker. I can too. I haven't since I was 28. I know you're like, what? Yeah. Since I was 28, I haven't blown up, gotten mad, gotten to the point to where I've had an out of body experience and went into a fury of rage where I'm unconscious and I'm not exactly sure what it is that I'm doing. That's reality. My parents have anger issues. My parents blow up. My parents will snap on you in 2.3 less than 5 seconds. You understand what I'm saying? But I know I get that from them. That's a part of their personality. That's a part of their characteristics. It's a part of their DNA. It was passed down to me. Nerdy, how did you get away from that? I struggled. I learned. I went, got help. I have little activities that I do to keep me from exploding. I found a way to release my negative energy. I have a better understanding of life, and I understand that sometimes I just don't need to give certain energy to certain things. So there's no reason for me to get mad. There's no reason for me to get upset. Listen, those are things that I cannot control. So why would I try to control them? Why would I get upset about something that is not going to change no matter what I do? Kick, pout, shout, shoot a person in the head. It doesn't matter. The thing is still going to be this. So even if I unalive the person, then it's still going to happen. So there's no need to think about unaliving a person. There's no need to get mad with the person. There's no need to have a conversation, go back and forth and yell at the person and scream to the top of my lungs and then go home and be sleepy. No, there's no reason for me to do that. None whatsoever. I'm telling you. I've been on this journey. That's just one. That is just one. And I'm telling you, that is just one characteristic. One thing that flowed in the DNA that sits with me, the anger. It's no longer, it's there, but it's no longer on the surface. Got tools. Do I want to disown my family? Not at all. Do I love my parents? I do. Would I do anything in the world for my parents? I will. No matter how much we went back and forth, I still love them. My brothers, they are offspring of my parents. They are my brothers. Do I get along with them all the time? No. Do I care? Yes. Are they my brothers? Yes. Will I do anything for them? Yes. That's the family that I was given. I'm not going to disrespect them by choosing friends or some people that I didn't grow with, some people that I just met and I feel like they're going to have my back no matter what. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm not saying that some people shouldn't do that. What I'm saying is I, Nerdy, am not going to do that because that's not where I'm at in my life. I love the family that I was given. My cousins, all of them. The cousins that are all for themselves, the cousins that are self-centered and don't give two shits about anybody else, and then want to say, oh, why you didn't invite me to the barbecue? Y'all been having all these barbecues and going on all these family trips, but you never invited me. I still love them. Or what about the cousins that, hey, it's good. It's good to see you, but I really don't fuck with you because you're just not my type of people. I still love them. Hey, what about the because me and your mom because my mom and your mom don't get along, or because my mom and my dad don't and your dad don't get along, we can't get along. I still love them. I don't treat them no different. This is the family that I was given. This is the family I was given, and family is not easy. Family keeps you humble. Family keeps you in line. Family teaches you some of those lessons that you need to learn in life early. That's what family does. Family don't let you get beyond your britches. They're not supposed to be your yes man. If you're looking for yes man, if you're looking for somebody always to be positive, then yeah, go find that positive, 100% positive family. And if you do, they might be a cult. If you start dressing in all white, start living that bohemian lifestyle, you might be in a cult. I'm just saying, the reality is there. Take a look, see the signs, right? We've put this. There's a lot of things out there that we know that are to be true about those things. But you should never leave the family that you were given. You should never disown the family that you were given. Whatever they done, that shit is water under the bridge. Get over it. Nobody needs to have a 40-year rivalry or 40-year, I'm mad at you because you took my, get over that BS. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Some of y'all need to hold grudges because that's what's keeping y'all living, okay? But listen, family, it's your family that was given to you. It was given to you for a reason, whether you believe in a higher power or not. Every person that you cross paths with in life, every person that comes in and out, it's a reason behind it. Those people that stay constant in your life, it's a reason why they are there. Sometimes we might not understand it, but guess what? It's okay because in life we don't have it figured out. Nobody has it figured out. So those people that are there all the time and they just seem like they nagging and getting on your darn nerves, understand those people are there for a reason. You may not understand, but don't try. It's just like with women. Sometimes you just don't try to understand women. You let women be who they are, and you don't understand. Like, don't try to understand them. Let them say what they say, and then you look them dead in their face, and you go, okay. That's it. You look them dead in their face, and you say, okay. I hear you. I understand. Even if you don't, that'll save you a lot of anguish and a lot of pain. I promise you. I promise you it will. Family is going to be difficult. That family is going to be challenging. Family is going to challenge you. They're going to call you out on your BS because they are your family. They don't have to say yes to you. They don't have to. My son wants, like my third son wants everybody to play things the way that he wants to. And I'm teaching him right now, like, no, that's not how it works. You can't get mad and change the rules in the middle. We know that's what kids do. But when we let that go unchecked, we have people like Donald Trump that shows up and they just do whatever the hell they want to do. And then we see these big ass kids and we're looking at them and we're saying, why the hell are these people trying to change the rules? Or why are these people not following the rules that are set in place? Why are they so disruptive? Why? Oh, they're just misbehaved. People don't understand them. They're a higher mind. No, it's not that they're a higher mind. It's the fact that people just, their parents didn't do a good enough job of whooping their asses, and not necessarily have to whoop their asses, because I'm a firm believer that if you have three, you might only got to whoop one and talk to the other two. I don't believe that hitting your child is always the option, is the key, is the fine all be all. But some of them need a good ass whooping, and the other ones you can talk to them. I've said on here before, my oldest son, love you, buddy, but hell, if I tell him that I'm disappointed in him, he's ready to cry. He's ready to break down and cry, and it's like, shit. Did I grab a belt and beat him with a buckle? Or I feel like I child abused him just by saying I'm disappointed in you. I mean, the way that he reacted when he was younger, he doesn't do this anymore. But the way that he reacted when he was younger, the screaming, the yelling, CPS would have took me in. Like, yeah, You can't utter those words, I'm disappointed in you, because he would freak out. He knew what disappointment was. I have another child that, hey, got to pull that belt out and tat, tat, show it to his ass. And he, hey. Now look, now let's will and deal. He understands. Like I say, I'm not a firm believer of just whooping ass just because that's the thing to do. I believe that you have to treat every child different. I feel like that's what your family does. Your family treats you accordingly to make sure that you are on the right path. They may not know it. They may think they're just teasing you. But some of you entertainers, let's be honest, some of you entertainers don't have thick skin because you haven't been around your family. Your family will make you grow thick skin before anybody. If you haven't never played the dozens, back in the day, for you younger folks, for my younger audience, the dozens is when you talk about somebody like your mama jokes and things of that nature. The things that they kind of do, like on Wild 'N Out, those type of games and stuff where they talk about them like, that's what the dozens are. But anywho, I digress. But you don't have tough skin because of that reason. Your feelings get hurt easily. My feelings don't get hurt that easy. I'm not saying I'm invincible, but my feelings don't get hurt that easy. I listen. Critics, you're going to say what you want to say. I always going to say what you're going to say because everybody has something to say. Everybody has an opinion. Hey, look at me. I'm here right now giving you my opinion. I'm 170 plus episodes in on this. So if you don't think I don't have anything to say, go back and listen. It has been a journey, and it's been one that I'm continuing, and I plan on continuing. But guess what? My family is the people that keep me in check, even though I don't agree with their criticisms of me all the time. I still love them. If I don't talk to them every single day, I still love them. If I don't, reach out, or I still love my family. I'm not with this pick a family. Like this ain't Build-A-Bear. This is like people want to go out and build a family. But these people that you're going and building and you thinking that they're going to hold you down just as much as your family will, you think that they're going to tell you the truth. They're not. Some of these people, because they have been alone their whole life, they will tell you anything that you want to hear because they don't ever want to go back being alone. So you create these false families, and these families are built on dishonesty. And when it came down to it, if it's either you or me, 9 times out of 10, if you're not my blood, it's going to be me. I don't care what the relationship is. I don't care how the relationship is built. If the relationship is built on dishonesty, then hell, you already know what it is. There's no question about that. There's no reason for you to question. There's no reason for you to ask. You just kind of know. I'm telling you something that you probably already know. I'm telling you something that you've probably already seen. And I know that it's common for us not to want to see or to believe what we honestly see because it's probably taboo to call out the obvious. Nobody likes Captain Obvious. But if we speak about the obvious things that we see and then we get all on the same page, then it'll be fine. But it's like, we're going to leave it to the comedians to say the things that we have been thinking. And that's why comedy is, in my opinion, one of the best genres that you can have because they will say the things that you have been thinking, you laugh at it, and you can say, oh, it's just a joke. No, you really feel that way. Shout out to all the comedians out there for allowing us that outlet of those who can't truly speak what they're feeling, and you go on stage and you say it in a comical way. So now that they can have some type of stress relief to say, oh, hey, this person said this in a jokingly way and it was funny, it made me laugh. Now I can bring this up and I can jokingly repeat the joke and feel the same way, but it's really my frustration. It's really what's eating me up on the inside. It's reality. Music does the exact same thing. You can get lost in music. I know me personally, I get lost in music as often as I possibly can, whether it's R&B, whether it's rap, whether it's country, whether it's some soul music. Shout out Amy Winehouse. Shout out Adele. Shout out Deborah Cox. Shout out Tim's because you've been in my ear here recently so much. Shout out Keisha Cole. Not Keisha Cole. That's the one. That's not the one I'm talking about. It's not the one I'm thinking about. But Keisha Cole, shout out to you too. I fucks with you. But what's my girl name? Damn. I hate when that happened. I don't know about y'all, but I hate when that happened. Um, it come to me when it come to me. I can see her face right now, and I just she. Anywho, I'm gonna digress. I'll get back to that, but stop trying to pick your family. Stop trying to build your family. Be happy with the one that you got. It's probably not the one that you want, but it's the one that was handpicked for you for a reason. You were born into that family for a reason. You are there to get something from them, and as they are there to get something from you, your presence, their presence helps. Everybody is connected in some form of fashion, and that way we are able to hit our potential. That way we are able to step into something that we never seen before, that we thought that we couldn't do, but or even when we start doing the unthinkable, when we start making history on our own, a first time of this, a first time of that. But you got to think about it. Hey, that family that's been in your corner, that family that's helped you prepare for this, you have to thank them. You have to thank your crazy cousins. You got to thank your ghetto hood cousins. You got to thank your country ass cousins. You got to thank your mama and your daddy, even if they wasn't there all the time. But that right there, that help build your character, that help make you the person that you are today. That doesn't mean that you forget all of that. That doesn't mean that you get to shed that. Even though you're going to continue to grow and evolve, you don't shed those things. You just add those in and you keep it pushing. Like, hey, I remember this. Hey, I can go back and I can lean on this. I can pull from this. It's building blocks. Building blocks. Stepping stones. Your family got you. Y'all know what it is. It's your guy Nerdy. Y'all know I'm not going to be the dead horse. It's family, man. Stop trying to build a family. Just be happy for the family that you got. YouTube, y'all know what's up. I'm about to play a little music. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Y'all not going to be able to get that, but everybody that's listening on the DSPs, I hope you enjoyed this selection today. YouTube, we'll be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Split splash. Listen, sometimes you are just the polar opposite of your families. And it's cool. It's all right. You work out it. You work things out. You work through them. You talk. You have conversations. Even if they don't know how to communicate, you be that person to try to get through to them. Try to communicate. Show them a better way. Show them something different. Show them something that they wasn't privy to. I love to say that once we graduated, we all were on the same playing field. We all had the same opportunities. If we didn't go to jail or if we didn't have any catastrophic things that happened to us, once we all graduate, once we all walk across that stage and we all have the same opportunities. And if some of us go out and find ways to where we are better, where we better ourselves, take that, reach what they say, reach one, teach one. Teach your family. Start with home. They always tell you to finish home first. Take care of home first. Well, the things that you went to go learn that your family does not know, you come back and you teach them. Be happy, be grateful for the family that you were given, and stop trying to go build you a family. Listen, this is That's Random Podcast. This is the podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. I am your host, that guy, Nerdy G. Listen, the best way to support this channel, support this brand, support this network, listen, nerdygshop at fourthwall.com. Go grab some of that merch. I promise you, I'm going to keep you dripping, looking nice and fly and funky and fresh and all that good old stuff. Listen, I'm Nerdy G, and until next time,